Power prices are remorselessly going up.
Mr. Speaker.
The question is the motion be agreed to.
Mr. Speaker,
the Honourable Simon Bridges.
What Kiwis know, Mr. Parker, that Mr. Parker clearly doesn't, is if it sounds too good to be true, well, it is. And what is very clear, we know about what Labour Party's saying, the Greens are saying when it comes to power prices, that there will not be another bean in generation in this country under their policy, or if there is, it'll be taxpayers, not consumers, as it should be. They'll undermine investment. We've seen very clearly the business community in this country rebel in horror at what they've heard from Labour and the Greens. And so I say to Mr. Parker, why doesn't he just offer a couple of the easiest words to say in the dictionaries? Just say sorry, Mr. Parker. Just say sorry. And he says, well, it's not Albanian policy. He says it's not Albanian policy. Well, let me give him a list of countries or states where the singer-buyer model is currently used. Poland, Mr. Speaker. I've got nothing against Poland. My wife is half Polish. That's very nice. Ukraine, Honduras, Indonesia, Pakistan, Mongolia, Thailand, Morocco, much of Latin America. Well, Mr. Speaker, I've got nothing against those fine countries at all. But what is... Oh.
Point of order. Right Honourable Winston Peters.
Yeah, we're doing our best to follow this speech, but there must be something wrong with the sound system. I can't understand a word he's saying.
Well, I can certainly understand what he's saying, but there is some difficulty hearing it because of the noise coming from opposition benches. Honourable Simon Bridges.
For the respected elder gentleman, I'll talk more slowly. But, Mr. Speaker, what is very clear in this House recently, well, just Mr. Cosgrove, I'm going to speak about your good city. What is very clear, Mr. Speaker, is there's recently been a power list in Canterbury. A power list has come out, and we know that the Prime Minister's #1, that's understandable. Jerry Brownlee has made, I think, 2 or 3. I didn't see Mr. Cosgrove's name on it, but that's okay. Look, Leanne Dalziel, I think, did make it. Well, that's all good. Well, I wonder if the Green Party had a power list, who would be on that power list? Who would be? Well, I don't know if there's cougars in. I think they were looking for a panther down on the river at one stage, Mr. Mallard. But if the Green Party did a power list, who would be on that list? Well, 1, 2 and 3 would be one and the same, I think, Mr. Speaker. Hey, Clint, take a bow, Mr. Speaker. Hey, Clint would be running their party. And he doesn't just dictate the media lines, Mr. Speaker, for the Green Party. He's clearly running the numbers, the strategy and everything else in the meetings I've been. So that's all good for Clint, Mr. Speaker. But I say to the Green Party, why are they trying to orchestrate democracy from the outside? If Clint's so good, why doesn't he stand for Parliament? And while we're speaking about orchestrating democracy, Mr. Speaker, here's what we know about the Green Party. They spent around, wait for it, $400,000 of taxpayers' money, Mr. Speaker, on asset sales petition. Well, not even the Labour Party would do that. Not even the Labour, not even Annette King in her worst vote-buying days would spend $400,000 on an asset sales petition.
Point of order, Honourable.
It is not acceptable for a member to accuse another member of vote buying.
Speaking to the point of order, I said that she didn't.
That's right. Listen, this is the general debate. It's a robust debate. Would the member please continue with his debate?
Well, I say to the member, Annette King, stop being so precious, sweetheart, because I don't think that you'd vote by. But what I am saying clearly is $400,000 was spent by the Green Party on an asset sales petition. And what else did they do when they did that? Well, we know that 26.9% of their 400,000 odd signatures, 26.9% didn't count. That leaves 292,000. 107,000 were wrong. So how did they do that? Well, Mr. Mallard, if he's going to take call, he can tell me. Did they sign up children? Is that what they did? Did they sign up people 2, 3, 4, 5 times? I would like to know how a population the size of Tauranga or Otago was signed up on this petition wrongly, Mr. Speaker. And that's a question I ask the Greens to answer.
Richard Prosser.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. It is always a